Hello humans, welcome back to Loathing. We're going to go into for those of you who didn't know, I've been doing this and I did a lot of my extra time too. I've killed over 1,000. I've done it over 1,000 times because for those of you know, you normally get one of these ornaments. You see I've done 1,000. I hit a few souls, a few cows. I'm going to be seeing as I got a cafe. I don't remember how I get those. I think it's health. Yeah. But yeah, and my stats have wildly increased. So first of all of these are highest levels, and I got all these to 11 so that I can now eat 4 things. And I've finished upgrading mysticality, and got Moxie high and muscle still kind of low. But yeah, there shouldn't be anything that can phase me, like at all. Oh yeah, I can make some butter. Woo. So yeah, woo. Got a nap time, so now we're going to, first of all, we're going to go back to their order so that I can sell a bunch of things. You find a crate of supplies nearby army fort. Looks like it fell out of the wagon or the driver fell off the wagon and was too drunk to strap it down. In any case, it looks like it got knocked open by the fall. Look inside. Fish through the crate and find some help in the military contest. It's not like those army cowards have any use for it back east in the coward hidey holes. Or cowardice, I think that's where it's on. Well, they're on a merchant too. I'm gonna sell more things. Let's see, cow's eye. We have 2. Just in case, because I don't know if they break. I think they might break. Yeah, I'm gonna be here a little while selling these. Finally get down to 100. Actually, I think they might be off. Sorry guys, I just wanted to prove I'd done the thing, so I'd get this to the on video. Only got a little bit of meat, guys. 100% I think I got more meat from this than I did cow's eyes. Maybe. No, I probably didn't, to be honest. But I might have. Okay, that seems good. No, I'm not saying it. I'm doing the same for this one. I just want to get them down because what I don't want to have happen is I don't want to get a stack where I'm losing them now because this is a cool way to keep track of medkit. Well, relatively. So yeah, at the very least, I have fought those 4 cows over 1,000 times, so I've killed at least 4,000 cows. Solely in my grinding, mind you. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm someone who's trying to 100% cookie clicker. So, I'm used to cooking for long periods of time. On focus speeds, quick speeds, and consistent speeds. At the moment I'm doing my slightly consistent speed. So if I come back, will you still have them all? So is this just permanently here now? I hope not. Should take 2. I'm breaking all of these. That's the next thing. I want to have any souls. If I need souls, I'll just go fight them again. Oh yeah, but there's one thing, I only spent it like maximum 3 hours doing the grinding. I had the combat up to 300% combat speed. So yeah, don't worry, I didn't spend over like 3 hours. I spent maximum 3 hours doing it. And yes, I'll probably be back there once I get stuff like safe cracking because I haven't fully like XP'd all of my stats, right? I've only done Mr. Cardius with Moxie and Muscle. The only reason I had multiple reasons for not doing them both. First of all was I was going to begin full on like brass bull rings and that, and I didn't want to waste resources because of stuff like that. And second is I want to wait until I get more stuffs, like I'm not just leveling those 2. Like I'm also leveling like, let's say, safe cracking, for example. Okay, so now let's look at my character. Let's see what we should upgrade. I'm just gonna muscle, because I need more muscle. Now that we've done that, which took 10 minutes, where should we go? I'm gonna go to the old mission. I think that's a place that uses hands. It's either a scout and it's only around working towards you. And when you step to one side it swerves to match. Surrender, flee, face it down. The tumble skull. Oh. Well, he did. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. You're a finger bone, pelvis, and skull. My goodness, oh my goodness. What's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took them. Consulted them. Once they don't have the holy relics, the saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back. Wow. I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd find me if I tried to stop them. The cathedral will be here any minute. What am I going to do? To start with, take a deep breath and calm down. Okay, what's your name? I'm Sister Mary. My name's Blood. Now, what's this about, Saints? Our mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper, and that's after. Wait, do they call you Memento She serves you the ruler she keeps tucked in her sleeve. No, they do not. Memento Mary. Is that what it is? Okay, sorry, so what happened? The Saints, oh, it's too terrible, they just came to life somehow. They came up from the catacombs all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And they took back their relics. Yes, and if they aren't recovered before you get here, I'll be in so much trouble. How much time is there? Well, actually, he's months overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent, but still. Alright, I'll get them back for you. Oh, thank you so much. Well, wait a second, are you going to fight them? Eat the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemy too. I mean, probably, but applied magic brought them back to life. They're like super blasphemous, right? So it evens up. Oh dear, the cathedral is going to want. They have a very long talk about this, but go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. Okay, I got permission. Good luck down there. How do I not get to talk to you? Should I talk to you first? This coffin is a hole, but fairly recent. Look inside. It's empty. Curious. Gold and teeth. It's a bruisey balanced pyramid of skulls still rolled up and twitching. Kick it out of there. You sure there's a lot of them in? Be really mad. Maybe angering all of them at once isn't a good idea. Kick them. Magic! You tell me what's about it. Even 5 heads aren't better than this one. Hurrah! Let's go a weird angle, I guess is. No, so look under it. All of those collectible piercings that you get from going to different shops and different graveyards. This one goes next in, let's see. This guy's whispering at you, that doesn't seem right. This guy's whispering at you, that doesn't hear. Sounds like gibberish though. What weird is this? Oh yeah, for some reason. Pick it apart. No, it's done. The stone is only whispering, but it's still eerily louder than most of the stones, even kind of weird. Listen to it. It whispers like a storm. It's in some weird dialect you can barely understand though right now. It's just the thick accent as well. Listen more closely. Listen carefully, over the course of a few minutes. This whispering resolved into comprehensible English stuff. The stone's whispering turns out to be pretty boring. It's mostly just trivia about the geology of Tennessee. Meaningless to you unless you're planning a spelunking trip soon. Oh, well, at least you can understand the accent now. Just because you're fluent in a very specific dialect, of the whispering of the dead. Harry. This brings scholars with some dark mountain secrets to you, which can't be printed here because your computer would catch on fire. The skull's twitching in an unnervingly fashion, though I guess there's no way of a girly twitching that wouldn't be unnerving. Stop it! Get fireball! Baby! Coach goes down his I heard rattling in an edge of whisper some ancient words of appeasement to the bones, and they settled down a bit. Reminds of dark ritual stuff as I abandoned weeks ago. Left in the kill the birds the necromancer's calls are real, other bugs and strange though. How did this get here? Investigate. What's this to not cryptic note about ley lines? You examine the window, but it's not his. To plot. Here lies Angus. After he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, but it was so heavy that it kind of flopped around the bunch. They had to enter him in a big stone sarcophagus to put a stop to it. Gross. Yep. Geez, they really knew how to build a heavy stone seals back in the day. Open it. 10 muscle. Oh god, I just realized how overly leveled I am. You grunted and strained, and the force in the heavy stone skewers lid open. There's a skeleton inside. Holy crap. His bones are huge. Fortunately, he appears to be asleep. Wake him up. Oh, he is massive. I'm gonna one-shot him. I like this way of playing it more. I think it suits. Finger and thigh. Oh, that thigh looks strong. How strong is that thigh? I'm gonna hold the thigh. Thigh seems stronger. I just realised what I'm saying and just stopped it. As I appears to be resting in pieces. You're just way nearly wrong. I didn't read this black today. Yellow is saying she was drawn to the quarter and quartered by heretics, and then the quarter that had her head on it was beheaded. The dismemberment was so effective that nobody was able to get her body to stay together even after she was just born. Spooky. I resume. Oh, you're pretty sure you've got the bones assembled correctly. Right. Nope, at the very last minute the bones fly apart again. Seems like all you accomplished was making them angry. They're rats. I remember this used to be one of the hardest shots I had, and I'm just gonna, one shot them all. God, that's gruesome. 2 mysticality and 2 speed. Swing makes you feel like you can get multiple placements at once. Looks like what's my ring I have on. Do I want more mysticality? Do I need more mysticality? Yeah, I'll do it. For now. It's like here, lies Saint Pope. He was eating from imprisoning a Pope, but there was some kind of issue, so they weren't able to beatify him. Weird. I am a Pope, seriously. Saint Pope stands willfully behind the dais. He just keeps doing his Pope gestures, ignoring you. How can you face someone looks so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerve. Insult him. You'll need a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. St. Pope's eyes narrow. Looks like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. Fight him then. Ow, that's loud. Go die. Oh, he's probably the strongest one. Yeah, I'm trying to die. Fake Pope hat, the audacity, it is a fake. See what do I want? That's better. Yeah, I hope they don't mind that I'm just wearing the Pope's hat. Oh, it's not empty. What if I'm wrong? You're not a priest, you should miss yourself up every countries. See skull, pelvis, and finger. You recovered the race, thank you, Here's all for your fruit, thank you so much, but I give you this old since man isn't using more because it's first is allergic to that and since look, I don't want to tell you what you can and can't say. Let's just say this is a shiny, gold-colored metal sensor and leave it at that. Time goes in your hand. What is it? I don't get it. I want ancient can bean. That sounds nicer to have. That's gonna go. Snake spring. You got a bandit who doesn't look very bandit-like due to the layered coat and slide rule holster. Montrese, you also wearing the standard black bandit hat, otherwise you might not have been able to tell. Alright, busted. This is a stick-up hand over you, mate. You don't seem to have a gun. How about I just punch you out and leave instead? Yeah. Ha! I'd like to see you try because I've invented an anti-punching ring, and that would help me test it. So you're gonna fight her, examine anti-punching. How interesting! I have a look at using a positive matrix for shield. Oh, matrix, no, it's a Sigma field derived. Sigma, oh no, that won't. Sigma, oh no, that won't do at all. I mean, it'll soak some kinetic force, sure, but as soon as things get heavy, that's going to overheat and burn your finger off. Geez, really, I hadn't thought of that. Back to the drawing board, I guess you toss the ring and then turns and leaves. Triggers a range shot mode, it renders it very normally less punchable than usual. Ring of moderate unpunchability, so they did get it right. Going to say more foraging random cars. Okay. Snakes. Grab a handful. I don't know if there's another place I can... Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah, just so you know, Susie is drunk. This is the max level Susie you get, by the way. She was actually this, if you'd seen the, 0.5 video that happened before this one. If you'd seen it, you would know, but, if you hadn't seen it, you wouldn't know. Let's go to Fort All did. I don't want to go to circus. Oh, I'm not playing those. Lush. 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 Jerks. I got needles. Good stuff. More stuff. I got guns. Excellent. She advanced growing must have been grown beyond the druid, but you can barely make out about how can energy in between the scorch marks. Evil looking downtown, the intruder last. There's no doubt she decided to leave him there in case the enemy comes back looking for a leader, but seems to have fascinating. Give me this. A team of scouts and riflemen they don't seem to be interested in getting out there. Could definitely jump in there. There's one wandering in the end of the pit nearest her. Magic! Death! Good, they don't seem to agree, but you could definitely jump in there. Okay, I think that's probably enough to sound like ready to go. Scroll isn't bad, shame you really can't really make houses with because we're about to necromancer. Stick it into your gym. Okay. I'm not going to read this actually. I don't think it's. I should. I think I'm strong enough about it. I don't think I need to. There goes. Stone ranch. Let's see, you encounter a family of scared settlers trying to pack their wagon to head east of Dirtwater, having a hard time getting everything situated. Help them pack. Using your advanced spatial skills, you nestle everything into the wagon with space to spare. Now they won't need to leave their children behind. Okay. I'm always happy to stop children from being abandoned. Just gonna wander until I find some things. I think there's stuff nearby. You hear a rustling sound of traces at the small blotch nearby. Peeking over the edge, you see a goblin rustling around in the bush. Presumably, it's a goblin rustler. Always kind to have assumed that referred to a different sort of rustling, though. It looks up at you and makes an angry sound, like angry sounding goblin noises. Charge at the rustling. Excuse me, you know there's a rustling tax levied on this gorge, right? Can't rustle for free here, bud. The goblin doesn't seem to understand, so you take a few minutes to communicate the concept of a lower distance. Eventually the goblin pays you just to make you go away. Great. It's not like I can speak goblin or anything. Haha. That's insane. Let's see, a small moon grows, gonna fight it. Just gonna bonk. Aragorn knows a short distance away from the river here. A cowboy kept saying against the rock and his legs bent in a way that seemed incorrect. Dang horse threw a rod and I fell off. Think I busted one with my Darrington arms. Give him a ride to help the guy onto the back of the horse and give him a lift. Excellent. Thanks, kind stranger. Oh, you one. It seems doubtful we'll ever meet again. No problem. We don't. So I think there's binoculars here. I think I should use those binoculars. I think I should use those at Fort Cowardice and I might unlock a place. Then the next place to use them is Fort Albin. Rushing town to the bushes. The hard to escape because I told him to do it. Turns out the rushing turns out to be him. Gobbling a clown makeup and practicing the cartwheels and mostly failing. Eventually they give up tone and start repeatedly throwing a shiny metal ball and catching it. Oh, hello. Hello, hi, what are you doing? I am learning to juggle. It tosses a single ball up in the air again, but distracted by the conversation, misses the catch. Okay, but why? A clown becoming, joining the circus far away, to travelling far, far, to travelling, and then to popping. Popping no never mind. Popping is a horrible thing. Teacher to juggling with more than one ball. Sorry, only have one ball to heavy. No else only had is going to have, you know what, never mind. What? You teach to do a simple levitation trick, and that makes a one ball juggling routine a little more impressive. They thank you by sharing their lunch. Okay, I'm never gonna eat that. I'm kind of scared to eat that. Ooh, it's a place. It's a mine. See a snake run a cow. I'm just gonna pull up the store so that you can just completely obliterate it. Okay, so we're going to do what's Dutch oven line, and then after that I think we're going to be done. This route isn't very tight, tie up nonsense. Hey. His stitch is really terrible, but it's totally fine for me. But then I gotta guess, mask, I gotta grab what's left. I'm gonna leave it alone for now. We'll come back to do this later. Oil it, let's write it down. And then we'll come back to the spittoon after we're done. You emerge from the aroma dish shop at all of your lantern. You see exposed meat veins on nearly every surface. It's unusual that it would be so naturally to recommend. What were they digging for if not just curious? This guy's thrown out. He's everything and drooling and doesn't seem to. So I talk to him. Hey buddy, go. Oh, your friend doesn't like. So I talk to him. Shows dull to uselessness that broken pickaxe. And also ladder leading down into deep dark pits. It's in a tree. The gym is half as vulnerable as pungent urine money, and you should probably wash your hands before you spend it. Okay. Here's the unique stand up. How does pounding? If the other split, this guy worked his fingers to the bone, digging in, so you have to get the split right now. These scratches are painted on in blood. You have to get the split. This could I'm panicking. I have so many ways to break it, oh my god. Okay, the power is obviously made on purpose. Close inspection reveals its stones more together. What you hidden? It's. I want to talk to them. Talking to them for later. You are one smooth talker. Yes, I am. That is a weird part missing. Okay. Let's see. Is some. And turn the shower back on. Yes. Still creepy. Now we're going to the spittoon, guys, and the spittoon will be the last thing we do. See, I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive because the brass spittoon has a hole even through the bottom and the dark stains underneath it where the spittoon leaked out. Although oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now and it's half full. Guess the miners plugged the hole with something. It's a spittoon, it's disgusting, and you can practically see the stink lines coming off of it. Come on, let's not do this. Inspect the spittoon. Oh, Jesus, fine, okay? Crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years' worth of stains. The death broth inside has a rainbow sea, like a parking lot oil spill. And occasionally a little bubble pops on the surface. You can actually feel a slight warmth radiating from it. Whatever dire chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath, not deliberately, but in the human body's natural instincts for self-preservation. Inhale. Imagine someone made a big pot of chili con carne and left it under the porch. 3 rats crawled into the pot, eaten half of it, and died. A week later, a family of cockroaches taken up residence among ruling cockroaches smoke their black cigars, which they light with tufts of groaning human hair. That is what it smells like. Children. Fortunately, you find the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your hand as you plunge it into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bone. The smell intensifies and your stomach prepares to force the poisons off of your arm with the high-pressure steam of vomit. Keep searching. Your finger touches something at the bottom of the spoon. Better pull it out fast or you have something to pull with. Pull. You would pull the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the spittoon and jump back as the hole at the bottom of the spittoon, now unplugged, begins to leak steaming filth. Congrats, you are now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever been paid to think about, narrowly defeating a leather bondage harness made out of the skin of a clown. These pants look and smell like they were used to line the bottom of a leaky spittoon, and there's a very good reason for that. Let's see. Oh, those fit in my pants. Yep, they are. I'm wearing the spit soak pants, guys. It's spit soak. Isn't it funny, guys? I think it's funny. I might be just like, it might be disgusting, okay? But like, shh, no one needs to know. I don't need stench resistance, I resist. Period. I resist 20% for everything. But yeah, so that will be all for the video. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of West of Loathington. I will do the grind a bit more some other time to finish off the other 2 stats, but yeah, I'll do that later. Yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this video of West of Loathington. Till next time, humans, goodbye, humans.